Good evening, boys. Good evening, Lance. And welcome to what I'm sure will be absolutely the most beautiful bunch of Magic the Gathering games you've ever seen in all of your days. In all of those days, boys. Alright, this one's unusual. It is pretty good. I think this is gonna keep. Cabaret spaghetti is obviously pretty tasty. You know what? Let's keep it. Let's keep it, boys. And yeah, we're just gonna have to hope we get a 2 mana or a 3 mana ramp spell. I guess I could play that on 3. I need green. I mean, that's probably good. You know, I do like blowing up all the peeps, even if they're all my peeps. That is how we traditionally play Magic the Puberty. So, on 3, we'll see if I draw a land or not. If I do, we'll play Cabaret for sure. If I don't, I'm still playing the... I haven't got any 2 mana creatures. I think that's true. So Cabaret Spaghetti can wait a turn. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. So we'll play this for a bit. We'll play some word game bollocks. We'll have a wonderful time. We'll check on Phil because he's already done a wage quit, and then we'll shit on the floor, which is how Magic is meant to be wanked. Isn't that right, boys? Alright, we'll still go Cabaret. So this thing can get out of control, but on the plus side, we do have a Wrath if things start to spiral. Which is what you want. But I can't hold off on a Wrath for this, because this thing's going to be too big. Alright, probably do it now. Yeah, I'll be dead otherwise. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, boys. I mean, it's block or don't. It is very, very straightforward. So, unfortunately, that does mean I haven't got any way of killing this. And I haven't got any lands for any more plays. But we do have this, I suppose. I think we'll get rid of this. Bone Bollocks. What's the name? Owes me a Bone Bollocks. Tiago. He said it was good, and I said it was shit. So I guess we'll see who the winner is, won't we, boys? If there's counterspell mana up, we'll play Chandra. If not, we'll do something else. Okay, boys. Boys, it was okay sweet. The whole time. I'm tempted to just go for an Itali, actually. But I don't think that that's right.
I know who I am, and no one is telling me what to do.
See, he did have a counterspell.
It's getting a little warm in here.
Okay, so we can kill one and play this, which is probably... I could kill both, actually. I think killing them both is better. Alright, that's a shame.
Glad I can help with your not being on fire problem.
Okay. I mean, he can't activate this now. Alright. It's Harley, hope for the best. I guess is the only thing we can do.
Aw, looks like someone's getting a little sweaty.
Oh, look at this cascade of free shit. Beautiful scenes! That's why free spells are always the best. That's what I always say, boys. I love free spells. It makes you look very good at a game of Magic. Look at all this for one cast. That's why this is all fucking dog shit. That's why this is all dog shit, boys. Don't think that just because it happens to me that I change my tune. If I was him, I'd say, I fucking had him. He cast one land, and now he's got 5 extra shit. Absolutely incredible. Incredibles! Although if he does innate imitations on me, then I'm calling the police too. If he does an imitations on me, boys, I will be calling the police. Alright, we've got to start again because we missed 65 lands. That's good. Although Rhythm does make all of our boys unblockably, which is good aids. I mean, we set the table here, but anything else could be a problem. So that might get countered, that might get countered, and I don't think Lightning Bolt's going to do anything. I mean, the man was just better than me. The man was just clearly a far superior Magic the Gathering player than I was. Sometimes you just have to put your hands up and say, he was better than me. Clearly, boys, it was GG's XD's the whole time. All those free spells didn't count for anything in the face of 100 extra lands. Incredible stuff. Alright, any way I can actually get out of this? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can just cast Itali and see what happens, I suppose. Mm-hmm. Okay, useless. Useless and useless. Excellent. Never mind. I mean, it wasn't really a game of Magic. Like, I got super lucky. I spammed 50 things, and then he had destroy everything that you got for nothing. And that was that. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way, but I'm sure you wouldn't even imagine that that could happen, because you don't ever see it on the tube.
If you wage quit Arena and had an hour left, would you do an hour of Q&A?
Des, thanks for the 5 beautiful British beans. I mean, I think that would be what we all want, right? Q&A, from especially if I haven't left the house in 7 years, if I haven't watched a film, if I haven't got any opinions.
If you wage quit Arena and had an hour left, would you do an hour of Q&A?
Yeah, that's what you would want. Isn't it? Is that not what you would want? Are you telling me you would want something like another game? Play Wordle or Strands or concentrate on Conquexto No. You would all demand that I sit here staring at my phone until somebody gives $500. And if anybody says they would rather do anything else, boys, I know you guys are just shrooming. I know you guys have been on the shrooms. Because what could be better than just sitting here saying, Cheeks, Mr. Cheeks, what do you like? Do you like spaghetti sauce or do you like mustard sauce? What do you put on your chips, Mr. Cheeks? Do you like mayonnaise or do you like Dijonnaise? Do you know what Dijonnaise is? Here's $50. I mean, that's a good use of your money, boys. I can't lie. I couldn't even begin to lie because I'm just being honest. Guys, I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. I'm gonna lie to your face. Just be honest. I don't tell the truth. It's true, boys. I'm just being honest. I never tell the truth. Alright. 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker and create a tap power stone. What else this got going on? Whenever this attacks, you may remove some lore bullshit. Okay, well that's too big. Okay. What do we got with this bullshit? We'll have a lot of free spells, please. Look at this fucking AIDS. Lightning pubes. So I have to block. I'm sure Garnet is going to be too big to handle. And this thing does something when it gets damaged. So we'll see if we can't get away with it, boys. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the correct number. That's the correct number if you would like to shatter the meters. And that's what we would like to do. Oh, I might be dead. I might be dead, boys. Okay. Any more? Alright. One protection. Well, protection won't help, actually. The only non-dinosaur. I've got this every time, by the way. Every time it's been this. Hey. He was very good at magics. This man was so much better at me than magics. We do have to say, boys, sometimes you just always have exactly what you need, because this game's great. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Lance, I fucking love magics. So I do think it's a bit shy on removalage. I don't like any red spell removal. I rather take that out for an exile spell, I think. The only thing is that it's instant. I just fucking hate red. I've played so much Brawl. I know do 4 damage for any mana cost is pointless. It's fucking dog shit. Red is the color of an idiot. If your deck's predominantly red, you predominantly have 8. Alright. On the draw, we got a couple of cards. I guess we'll see what we got. But do you not agree, Des, that Q&A is the obvious solution for a man who hasn't gone outside, does Q&A for 3 hours every single morning, and any time he hasn't hit his goal, it's Q&A again? Let's see how much he's on now. So he was on what, 30 something? I'm sure 2 dents have given him at least 30 each, asking him questions like, do you eat breakfast out of a bowl or a plate?
Hey Phil, do you eat out of a plate or a bowl? Hey Phil, is your dad a fat bitch or a stupid bitch?
I'm sure it'll be something like that, you know what I mean? Ugh, we just had the same fucking hands, or pretty much, every game. What is with this retarded music that he keeps playing? Alright, that's new, so that's what, an extra 15? 20? 5? So was he on 55? Is that what we think, boys? 55 beanage? Alright, Wrath of God is a nice draw. Always. Always. We love blowing up all the peeps. What was he talking about?
Jade, you didn't miss much. We played some Megabonk and then
You didn't miss much. I'm a shit streamer and everything was shit.
37? Boys, we're gonna have to switch to overdrive. Wasn't this the card that... Oh no, it was something else. I think we can take a turn. I think we can take a turn, boys, and try and have a shit on our tits or something. Alright, that's... I shouldn't have waited. Well, I don't know, we'll see. But this has to die first. Lauren is good. Blow that up straight away. Alright, actually, unbelievably, Lightning Bolt, not the worst card in the whole universe. If he... Okay! He didn't try and save, the other thing. Just then. So hopefully there's no more indestructible shit, and we can blow everyone up next turn, and then die in some other way. Nice wobbly retard combination of lands. That's what I like to see, boys. Yeah, I think it needs more removalage. All of these cards are very strong, but they're not strong enough. You know, if you're behind. I feel like it. Maybe I can take this out. I presume there's tons of mono white exile shit, destroy shit, because mono white has to have everything, boys. Otherwise, Lua will cry. And if Lua cries, then we are down on the Bubaloid exposure, and nobody wants that. I think we just get this out. I mean, it's super strong. But if you're behind, it's pointless. If you're ahead, you're already ahead. I think I'm taking this out for something else. Like, the amount of removal is not high enough. Especially if it's all sweepers, which I'm not 100% sure that's what I want to do. If you can believe such a statement. Could you believe such a thing, boys? That blowing up everyone's pubes is not the play. I think I lose, you know. I still think even with this, I'm going to lose. Oh, this isn't this. I'm getting confused. Oh, my favorite cards in all the world. What an absolute load of old shit. What absolute lesbos. Alright, how do we win from here? I think it's obvious that I can. Okay, okay. So I can kill the seller once. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can only cast one thing realistically. Or I could do this and then probably die.
You wanna go home? This is gonna hurt.
You got to attack with the Tyrannus bollocks. Oh, disaster. Alright, the man was better than me, boys. You just gotta say it. We had a great game, and I died. It was GG's all day long. Are we gonna get the early GG's? Are we gonna get the early GG's, or is this guy gonna start banging his mum? What do you think, boys? I don't think I'm deed. Alright, I think I actually win. If I can figure it all out.
I've got one butt-kicking foot, so everyone form a line. Magic? We have Maestro.
Alright, he takes 4 poison now or whatever. Alright, that was lucky. I always say it's lucky if I'm not in control of a game. I mean, I just block right, I suppose. But if I'm not in control, like if I don't know I'm gonna win, then winning and losing is the same thing. So we did manage to poison the man's balls. But that's... yeah, I wasn't in control at all. Let's do a check on... eyebrows are up, boys. Eyebrows are up. Let's do a quick boobeloid sweep. For the lads. So Thingy said she was streaming on New Year's Eve, or New Year's Day, I don't know.
Right now.
Whichever day she's on, I'll match. In theory. In theory, but in practice, I might die. You never know. So schedule is 31st. So that's... but... today as well. I don't know. I don't trust this bullshit. 5 days ago. Incredible. Incredible! 8 months ago was when things were good, though. 8 months ago was when basic streamage was good.
Instance and some stuff. And some
Now we have to wait for crazy cosplay bollocks before we can expect massive marriage. Oh, hey, boys. I don't know about you, but this looks like a good stream. Rerun. Oh, the mum's there, though. What kitchen is this? Which one's this, boys? Which one is this one? There's no Walgreens bag. I mean, it looks like another kitchen to me. Or maybe the camera's on the other side. I think she might be on the run, and every month she's just in a new safe house to save the world from getting nuked by those babes. She does literally have excellent maps. I mean, we've seen a lot, and you know I always say nothing compares to the, like, mutant tits that you see on Twitter, but these might be close. These might be close, boys. Like, they eclipse the mother's whappers by a million miles. Incredible stuff. One more game of this and then something else. If you want to see a deck, if you want to see a deck or a card, let me know. You think it's different camera placement? I don't know. So where's the old camera? Here. And then it goes this way, but the sink is always somewhere. The sink's not there. And if it's on this side, and then is the stove on this side? I guess we can do a proper investigation. But yeah, when we're not playing this dog shit. Had this card again. Very suspicious. Very suspicious, boys. They had hand draws to the left of the fridge last stream. That is true. Yeah, but they're not there now. Alright. So we got a Samsung fridge, it looks like. We got a stove here. Nothing next to it. Pretty clean countertop. A pull-away sink thing. So let's bust out the latest. Like, that's not the same. That ain't the same place, surely. Oh, it could be. No, it can't be. I need an emergency shit. I'll be back in a minute. I'll leave you with Phil, because that girl is playing, that girl's playing music, so you get in trouble.
He got bored of it, basically.
Oh, this cunt's playing
and,
music
I just
too.
decided to hang out with everyone for about an hour.
Whatever.
Vagabond
Give me a
got
report
played
on what
out.
he's talking about.
I mean, we've been playing it for a month, so I'm not surprised that eventually it got played out. We're doing Panera Bread tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow we're not doing a podcast. It's going to be Tainted Grail as a, tons of gameplay, and then after Tainted Grail, we're going to do Panera Bread DSP tries. Yes, that's tomorrow. Salmon Pink Command Center ambiance. Now, this is actually like supposed to be like flames, like simulated flames. Okay. I'll see you for Power Wash 2. Sounds good, Jade. Have a good night, man. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I heard that the makers of Soma are making a new game. That's cool, because I liked Soma a lot. So I'm down for whatever they're making next. That's awesome. But I'm going to do another stream with the Quartering. I mean, the Quartering basically does political stuff, culture talk, stuff that I usually don't do. I don't know what we would do together. It's very similar to say like Ethan Ralph, and people say, why don't you do more content with him? Because we don't have a crossover. Really, we don't. Like, when you think about it. Would I ever do a full playthrough of Hitman Blood Money if people wanted it? No one has asked for it. Seriously, anyway. How would I describe my work-life balance? It's getting better. It's better today than it has been in the past, for sure. Like, I would say, in the past, it was way worse than it is today. But it could definitely be better. You know what I mean? Like, my work-life balance could be improved even better. But I'm not there yet, but we're getting there. Why not call it early for some of these night streams? Well, number one, because this is my job. This is not just me messing around and killing time. This is my job. So if I said, hey, I'm going to be here on a stream at this time between these times, then I need to be here for that. You understand? And, you know, I'm the kind of guy that, again, you know me, I don't like to overpromise and underdeliver, right? So even though tonight Mega Bong didn't work out, that doesn't mean that now I'm like, oh, well, guys, that's it. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. No, people want to hang out with me. People took time out of their schedule to be here on stream with me. And I shouldn't now act like a brat or have a tantrum and be like, oh, Mega Bonk, it didn't work anymore. I run away now. No. You know, I'm not going to do that. Workout stream. Oh boy. What's my opinion on iDubbbz? To be frank, I just don't know that much about iDubbbz. I know that iDubbbz used to do the Content Cop series. Hold on one second.
No way this stupid bitch didn't realize he muted himself. This is a bit, right? No way he didn't realize he muted himself.
My mic was still muted. That's nice.
What a fucking retard.
So basically,
what? He is so unused to muting himself being disgusting, he couldn't remember not to do it. Absolutely unbelievable. Anyway, what did he say? What kind of bullshit was he talking about? So this is the kind of reason, like, I don't have enough removal early doors, and if you can't kill that immediately twice or 3 times, then you just lose. So we need a lightning bolt and something else. Alright, if this guy's just going to be wanking himself, just play someone else. I fucking love mono green though. I feel like we really missed out not playing that game. Oh dear. Oh dear, boys. I did hear someone ask him, why don't you just go and see your wife? Well, they said call it. They should have mentioned his wife. Like, they should have said, why don't you just take this as extra time with your wife? And he has no answer except to say, because I need to strain money from you idiots. Alright, 2 wraths, not great. I think we'll keep it though. I don't really like playing mono virgins, obviously. You hear me complain about that every day. But this is a mono virgin game. I think we just have to face the fact. You playing Ragavan? If he does, then we can go. Alright, I mean, we got 3-man ace. That's good. If this gets killed, I can't say that I care. Then we could play this, then everything gets double power and haste, which is complete aids. And that's what we like. We like complete aids. Alright, lightning cubes isn't bad. I think you take white because of the wraths. After this game, we'll start Conquax, though.
Or we can do a Q&A, guys. You can ask me anything. You can say, like, hey, Mr. Cheeks, have you got some cheeks? Hey, Cheeks, where's the cheeks?
And so on and so forth, you know, the good shit. He's gonna UFO poo-poo me out the sky. So pretty lucky that we have a lot of basics. So I need another basic white. Yeah, I think we just do it now. And then we could kill this afterwards. So do this first, and then this, or the other way around. Either way, boys, I love Magix, and Magix loves me. Same thing. Oh, I can't actually fetch, because this is just going to be a mountain. Alright, I guess we'll have to just randomly top decks then. Right, that's true. Yeah, we can attack first. Okay, let's see how this one goes. So they can make white next turn, and then I could just play this. That's the plan. We'll see if it works out that way. Oh, and this will have haste. Incredible. Oh, not now. Still got 6 mana though. So he's a land destruction deck, which I don't know is gonna work. I don't think we're wrathing these two. Alright, that sorts everything out. There's no need to put that on, I don't think. Oh, maybe there was. Maybe I should have, actually. Because now that gets lightning bolted, where it wouldn't have otherwise. Okay, we're still alive. We're still cracking the meters. I probably should have equipped one of these anyway. You know, it's like, it's 0 cost. Why wouldn't I? But I didn't. Someone else, we should do the Laguna investigations on Thingy Bob's Kitchen. I think we can do that if they have enough videos up. We'll submit the sheet. We'll get everything right. I still fear that Laguna might have the problem of... just even if you're wrong at every stage, you will still progress the game to the almost like the Walking Dead. I feel like it's a Walking Dead situation where maybe the very last thing will matter, but I don't know. Good job. Well, it would have Shroud, I guess, so it doesn't matter. I think we want that. So, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 number wings. I like an Atali. That's okay. That's quite good against mono red. Let's take this. Oh, it's going to have haste too, which we like. We like a land who's got haste. Don't we, boys? Oh, it's got Shroud. It's got Shroud, so I can't target it. Shroud is up. Oh, you know what? Fuck it then. We'll do that. I don't know what you're oopsing about, son. Like, I literally just saved myself there. There you go. Oops your mum, you fucking weirdo. So Shroud is not the same as Sexproof, is it, boyish? Because Shroud means you can't target it even by you. So that worked out. I know, Shroud in 2019. Could you even imagine? Could you even begin to have ever considered imagining shattering Demeters? This man was just land destruction, but it's not going to work. It's not gonna work, is it, boys? He's gonna die of age. Unbelievable scenes. Absolutely horseshit game of Magic the Puberting. So land, he fooled me, obviously, by A, playing mono reds, thinking that it was going to be, you know, the usual haste 8s. And then when it was this, I thought it would be equipment, but it was neither. It was just land blow-ups. But he could not resist the surge of pubage that comes with green dinosaur ramp. Incredible. Incredible! Alright, let's see what money Pigboat's made. So what was he got? 37, nothing's going on, dead stream, snarky responses.
New consoles, if they come out day one, I mean, it's good content. Like, regardless of the
It's
fact
good
that...
content. I've got the best
you know,
content. You guys are gay. Have you noticed that?
It's still good content to get the
Oh,
new
it's not
console
gone up
in the
much.
box.
It's not gone up much, boys. We are going to need a 100 banger from a whale, clearly. Clearly, a whaley boy is in need of summoning for 100 bangers. You can't have banger. That's insane. Whatever. So, whale. Hmm? So what else goes in a fish? Coral? Doesn't technically go in a fish. Think it's a type of fish? I don't think so. I mean, I think gill would be higher. Anyone want to have a go? Jungle for a frog. Could be. Could be. Newt. What about a Lisbo? Could be some kind of lizard. Well, frog is higher. So we got frog. What else? No, how does that not know ribbit? That's a scam. A scam. Okay. So we got a spider. And we got our spiders. Oh my days, boys, we're gonna shatter the meter, double speed. Insect. So, is it an insect or is it a type of insect? I think it might be a type. You just don't know what skill looks like. You think everything's cheats. I know everything you do is cheats because you guys are stupid. But I'm just flat genius. Insect. I still think it is. Nah, it won't be arachnid, because spider would be too then. So I think it's going to just be a common insect. Bug, perhaps? Oh, thought it was going to be bug. I did think it was going to be bug. Okay, what is a common insect? A fly, maybe? Yep. Wasp? A bee? A beetle? Boys, someone else just couldn't be outdone on the cheats. He couldn't let it lie for one day without trying to bust the cheats. Absolutely disgraceful scenes. Disgraceful scenes in the chat. A wholesome chat, except for one man spoiling everything in the world. Absolutely unbelievable. Speaking of making that weird pop sound, let's check on, what's her name? Advice McMassive Tits. See how she's getting on. Alright, we're going to lose this game. I can't be bothered. It's too late to play another boring mono green retard game. I can't be fucking bothered. I just can't be bothered to play the same game every day, all day. Fucking dog's aids. What a scam. What a scam. Alright, let's do this. Alright, you don't play Mogus every day. Is that Menace? What's this dog shit again? As long as your devotion bob. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, it does 2 damage unless they sacrifice a creature. Okay, so we're gonna get slapped about, probably. Oh, I'm thinking of a different coloured one. We have got so many identical draws, it's crazy. We have got so many improbable dogshit draws that I'm starting to think Magic the Gathering might be a load of old shit. At least we can all settle down and know that this guy has paid for some wobbly 8s. And if you pay for wobbly 8s, you gotta be one of the lads. Right, boys? Hey, boys, that's quite good. You see how fake this is? We've had the same fucking hand. Like 4 games. It started off with the 5-mana thingamajig one. The 5-mana cascade thing. And now we've got 10-mana wank. Incredible scenes. Alright, we need some life gain and everything will be fine. Look at this sexy boy. Incredible. Incredible. So, what do I lose to? I don't know if it's that. Might be that. Ah, I got Shroud you, Meg. I got Shroud you, fucking Meg. I mean, that's a lot of good options, really. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got 7 mana. Just this for the life? I think that's probably smartest. Discard 2 cards and get rid of the 2 useless winks. That's very unfortunate that neither were a land. shit. I mean, you can't really kill that, can he? I don't think so. I'm sure he'll be able to kill this. See? Lightning Bolt can do shit. Not my lightning pubes. Incredible. Incredible scenes. Alright, let's give him a full-on smash bang, jibbly jabbler, schmibbly schmabbler. I think I probably can just win here. Yeah. So, I was trying to do the Wanganums. That was a load of shit. I was trying to do the Wanganums. I mean, this is a 12-12 double strike, so I guess the game's finished anyway. But I was thinking, what if I gave haste to this instead, and then I copied the land? It'd do some numbers, but who cares? I guess it didn't matter. I guess we just curved out like a dream and said GG's XDs. This is the plan all the time. Alright. Equestrian, athletics, swimming, triathlon. Things that are at the Olympics. That's a bit broad though, isn't it? Minnie Mouse. Alright, cell, tissue, protein, gene, some science bullshit. Easy quick, easy quick. Alright, I'm gonna say that these are all at the Olympics. Easy fucking quick. Easy quick, you mix. I'm fucking way too good. Mini. Intercourse. Innie. Tide, Opal, Infinity. I don't know. Are these American detergent brands? One Direction. On trend. Well, I'm stuck. We'll come back to it. Tom says, I thought Opal was oral at first glance. He's been looking at Velvet Baps too much. He's been thinking about Velvet 7's boobaloids too much, boy. Shit's melting his brain. Alright, cabaret spaghetti is enough for me. I wonder if we can see it. It's only a second long. This is what I think of every time I see that card. Alright, 122 is probably enough. Oh, I should have lightning bolted. Oh, I still can. Beautiful. Beautiful! Was under control the whole time, you match.
The things this boy can do. It's not your mother.
Alright, I don't want to watch a thing. We'll just go straight to it.
Betty Spaghetti.
Alpha Betty Spaghetti?
Unbelievable. Red Dwarf is an absolute banger if you have a television. Red Dwarf is classic British magic, and that's why we play Alphabetti Spaghetti. In reverence to the Red Dwarfy boys. What do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to play this. Oh, I keep forgetting I haven't got any creatures smaller than 3. I might be a spasmoid, boys. Oh my god, I could have got white and just killed this thing. Alright. Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet because I fucked it up. But don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody, and we could pretend it was all part of the plan. Eldridge Gene says he misses the Orville show. I don't know. I feel sorry for all those old kind of comedians who must have still been fucking around with their little blow-up dolls slash mannequin puppety things into their 70s without making any real money. So he gets a 1-1. 2 1-1s even. Alright, what's that do? Return an elf to its untapped target creature. Okay. So we get to kill 2 peeps. I think it's probably these 2. Maybe I should have gone after that. I don't know. So we'll play Migration Path and then Vaultborn shit. I should probably not be dead. It's Bony Boy. I kind of want to play this just to show what's his face there. Shit. So I'm going to do this just for Tiago. Okay, boys? Okay, sweet. Just for the land Tiago, we did that. Otherwise, I would have played this. So watch this get quacked immediately. And then I'll just complain that all of your mothers were gay. All of your mothers were gay and then produced gay offspring that resulted in everybody being gay. See? Look at that gay shit. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that was good. That was pretty good, boys. I can't lie. I can lie, obviously, as any man can, but I won't here. That was good. Maybe I should have actually done something different. Alright, we'll hold Gangbang's Arsberg. So do I want to attack with anybody? Anything do something when they attack? No. So we got Iceberg. If things go wrong, Vaultborn Tyrant next turn hopefully will stabilize. If he's got some kind of everybody gets +2/+2, I guess we'll see what happens. The Orville is the Star Trek Seth MacFarlane show. What are you talking about? I'm talking about Orville show. Orville the fucking bullshit. This dude. This fucking slag. This man was at this exact fucking routine for 50 years. And he thought himself alright, lady banger. He thought of himself as alright lady banger. Being a fucking little kid's performer. So I feel like he needs the mana somehow. And we could deal with the 2/2s, I think. I also enjoyed Orville. That's fine. I mean, I don't know why he's not blowing this up. But everyone's free to do as they choose. Bullish. Everyone's free to do as they choose in the world of Magic the Puberting. But he's got 4 mana now. What's he got for 4 mana? What's he got for 4 mana? I thought you were from England, Eldridge Gene. That's why I thought you were talking about Orville. And what's to miss about Orville? It's not cancelled, is it? They might make another season. Alright, this guy's got serious thinks. No, the Orville is not officially cancelled, but it hasn't been officially renewed by Hulu or Disney, leaving it in limbo. Though creator Seth McQuacks and cast members remain hopeful, with reports suggesting production might start tomorrow. You've got like 2 days to go. Hinting at potential future shit. Incredible. Incredibles. Damn. We got some beef now, boys. We got real beef. I think the only thing you can do in a situation like this is it go for the full beef? I don't think it is go for the full beef. I don't think it is. I mean, we got to win eventually, so let's do that. Anything else? I don't think so. That might have been a bit passive, but we wouldn't have won, I don't think. 5. Oh, maybe we... Nah, I don't think so. Well, you know, as long as he doesn't have... as long as he doesn't have Crater Bangs, then I guess we're alright. But what if he's got Crater Bangs? Obviously, that means you take all the time in the world. Doesn't it, boys? Because he's only got 1 card. 1 card, 1 play equals take 75 years. That is how Magic works. 1 play, 1 turn, 500 years. Might of the Masses, I don't think that's 15. It's 11, if that's what he has. I don't understand. This is the kind of shit that I don't understand. He's got 1 card. He's already set it up. There's nothing to think about except do it or concede. That's it. Why are we furiously wanking our dicks? Boys, incredible 8's what I'm seeing. Boys, I'm seeing incredible 8's. Incredible levels of 8's. Boys, I nearly came down with a spot of 8's. Alright, that's a great draw. I guess I could have done that. Get him, Lance! Alright, he can figure it out. If we don't win, then we lose. It's easy. See? See how easy that was? Incredible. Was he a racist like Jeff Dunham? I didn't know Jeff Dunham was racist. Ah, we just about got him, boys. Definitely blocking would have been a mistake. Blocking and winning would have been an error. You gotta make sure you lose for the memes. Bullish. Imagine blocking. That would be foolish. So that guy technically won, but I don't know what he's doing. I don't think he was. He was from the 70s, and everybody in the UK 70s was dangerous. Everybody in the UK 70s, you just couldn't... you couldn't give a free pass. I mean, he looks weird. Oh, it was a different one. He looks weird. She needs 720p's. So is this the same kitchen? We got the stove here, which would mean the sink is here, is it? But the sink, I think, is over here. This is the Walgreens kitchen. So I don't think this is the same kitchen. I also don't think this is the same video that we started out watching either. Right? She must just be rerunning something else. 56A East 8th Hall. Is that where her address? You just put her where she lives. No wonder she keeps getting squeebled. Those are just ridiculous cans, to be fair. I mean, we are pretty much experts in gigantic maps. But even by gigantic map standards, I suppose on Twitch in particular, these are standouts. Yeah, let's see what Sweet and Eats was talking about. Oh man, just as her mum's tits were looking unbelievable as well. Catastrophe. Catastrophe, boys. Last videos of the year, 2 days ago, 100,000 views. Oh my days. Look at that though. I guess they're all very similar clothes. But these are the best tits. Did we see that? Did we watch this one? I think we did. Free Advice Monday sounds familiar. But I bet all of her videos are the same. What are these rabbits? Well, that's a rabbit. It looks like a toy though, it's not moving.
I was like, you don't respect me. He's like, I respect you. I respect the shit out of you. How could you say that? I was like, do you know what respect means?
This looks like the same video.
He couldn't fucking answer. He didn't know. He didn't even realize he didn't know.
Do you know what respect means, boys?
So, yeah, when people are like, you could be the next therapist, I'm like, no. No. Never again.
Again?
Never the fuck again.
Imagine having a therapist with these baps for a start, and then also whistling and then saying she wants to wank her Dan's dick off. I don't know about you, boys. I pay double for a therapist like that. Triple, even. But I haven't got any problems, so we would just sit there and say, I don't know what we would even talk about. Everyone's great. But your boobaloids are distracting. Your boobaloids should not be in employment in any vocational realm outside of a visual one. So she chose correct by being a streamer. Because we just thought she was a decent streamer with interesting tics. But she was an interesting streamer with interesting tits, boys. That's what it's all about.
Where kids who read Harry Potter were less likely to be homophobic or racist than kids who hadn't.
What a turnaround, eh, boys? Fucking hell. What a turnaround, eh, boys? Kids who have read Harry Peeps are more likely to be normal than angry bonglers. Well, angry bonglers have read Harry Peeps, I assume.
Harry Potter! Reading about fucking wizards and weird flavors of jelly beans made kids nicer to each other.
It's because they saw the power of Harry Peopleoids and the power of friendship. We were exposed to the power of friendship, boys. That's why the kids of today like the Potter Man. And they don't like people shitting on him, which is traditionally angry bonglers. We don't like angry bonglers, boys. Alright, I think Settle the Wreckage is better than this. That's not Settle the Wreckage, though. Settle the Wanks. I think we'll play Settle the Wanks over this, and then maybe blow everyone up. I might blow everyone up now. It's starting to get a bit... Yeah, alright. We'll see how it goes. Alright, that's not bad. Yeah, we're going to blow everyone up. Alright, if he doesn't play anything here, I might not blow everyone up. I might play this. Alright, that's just much better. Sacrifice a creature when you do. Target player draws 2. You shouldn't have sacrificed that, because now I'm going to blow that out, and he's not going to get a free land. Incredible. Incredible scenes. Absolutely elite magic. Unbelievable stuff. Alright, we can recover from starting at 10, I think. So if he plays a creature, we'll punch him up. That's fine.
You and I are gonna take him out.
Probably should have played that tapped. Wasn't thinking. We'll see if that matters. Jeff Dunham's puppets were crazy racist. I remember he had the Osama bin Laden one. Oh no, my man's gone. Hey, but my man's back. He watched a meme the whole time, Lynch. Let's get it out, fuck it. It's the most manner efficient.
Let's start at a sizzle. No pressure.
And the way this fake game has gone, I'm bound to draw a Voltborn Tyrant in a minute. What's this? This is poison. If you get 10 poison counters, you lose. Squeezy McJingles? Boyish, man's got a fucking memer's name.
Aw, looks like someone's getting a little sweaty.
Come on, Boo. We're off on another thrilling adventure.
I still think it's crazy that they got a guy doing the spams.
We will stomp out evil.
So you think he's got a Wrath? Or you think all his spells are double black? Because doing nothing with 6 mana seems impossible.
Well, I'm fresh out of fuel.
I don't think that's very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we don't have enough here. I think we'll just kill old Hamsty McGee.
You fiend.
Well, that was an absolute beating. Never mind. Never mind. He just didn't commit to the lands. That's what the problem was. He didn't buy enough wobbly shit. Didn't even have a toy. What an absolute lad. Must be a beginner if he doesn't have any wobbly lands or anything. Incredible. Incredible scenes. Hey, how about these for incredible scenes? She's not even really a Boobaloid streamer. I just feel like this is the female version of being ripped. And if you are, you'll just wear tank tops all day. Would you? I'll be honest. I mean, it's probably not true for everybody. At my absolute physical peak, I felt so embarrassed wearing, like, show-off clothes. I remember going out in a vest once and just feeling like such a twat. I went back home and put a t-shirt on. That's how much I think it takes to get your tits out, but in reverse. And I couldn't do it. It wasn't for me, boys. I mean, I'll flex all day long. Every window I walk past, every mirror, I'm pulling the Shawn Michaels. But actually walking around with your boobs out, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Alright, cabaret spaghetti. I guess we'll try. I don't know what we do against this thing. Probably nothing. So we still want to land. That's a shame. So I do think you play Cabaret here. Oh, I haven't got red, so I can't. Never mind. Ah, I wish way too good at magic. But like I said, I don't have any creatures less than 3. So maybe I should change that, because I've drawn this, as usual, a ridiculously fake amount of times. But that's what we like, isn't it, boys? Or did I want red? Well, I guess I didn't. It doesn't really matter. Alright, we'll take that. So this isn't really going to be a game of Magic. I imagine it's going to be it's going to be the classic solitaire, hope for the best, nobody's interacting with each other horse shit. So I play this and then this, and hopefully we just get fucking 50 nuclear bombs. Hopefully there's no counters, there's nothing else, and we might be able to smell our own arse. Anything in between, I'm going to call the police. Anything in between, I'm calling the police. Alright, so we just keep playing the same stuff. Never mind. How does Phil flex at his physical peak? Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's why I have a slight amount of sympathy for the man. But at the same time, he looks like a literal bucket of shit. And if you look like a bucket of shit, you probably have to pack it all in. Alright, here we go, boys. Time to shatter the meters. If it doesn't work, I'm calling the police. Xenagos, pretty good. Soul Partition, pretty good. We might be able to smash him, you know. We might be able to... Oh my god, we're going to smash the shit out of him. Boys, that's absolutely unbelievable, fake number wangs. How about that for some autoplay retard dog shit? How about that for some autoplay retard fucking AIDS? Hello and welcome to another game of Magic Jewels. As you can see, I absolutely planned everything that you saw there. It was extreme memes. Okay, sweet. Okay, sweet, boys. I told you this was not going to be a game of Magic. It was going to be crazy age solitaire bullshit. And that's what happened. I just got full solitaire right out of my knob. Incredible number wangs. What did I cast? I cast 1 spell, and I got 1,000,000 lands. That is how it's done, and that's why we love Magics. But I'll tell you this, and it's the only reason I forgive myself, is that my commander doesn't do any of that shit. If you play this as a commander, you get to do that every turn. If you play this as a commander, you get to do that every turn. But I just got lucky that I found these randomly in the drawers. That's why we love Magic the Gathering. Because sometimes it will happen and sometimes it won't. Most of the times it won't. But when it does, it feels like you sort of did it. We had it all. We just had all the pieces. But again, because I was fairly certain this guy was just mono green spunk dog shit, that's how you could set it up this way. But he would have killed most of my other decks with a Mythweaver Wank and a Lumra. You know? But ultimately, you gotta eat balls. Ultimately, you gotta eat ball bags, especially for breakfast. So it's 6:10. That's, I mean, we're getting on. It's getting on. I did a late start, but I'm image. Oh, I didn't know if I would stream, but I thought I've got a proper streak going, so I might as well.
Made them inch closer to being better people. So how did reading Harry Potter make people less prejudiced? Because one of the cornerstones is it defines humans as mudbloods, or whatever they're called. I can't remember what they're called. Is it mud? It's mud
Muggles.
something.
They're mugglers. They were
I
called
can't remember
muggles.
the name for it.
Muggle
Thank you.
beans.
So they call them muggles.
Boyish. I only
And-
know this because I took a slag once to Harry Potter World. But it was worth it. Because I got full spunkage.
Yeah, the humans are considered, like, everyone's racist towards the humans in the Harry Potter world.
Because they're stupid and
You're
shit.
prejudiced against specifically just for existing and for having done nothing wrong, but by
That's an
virtue of
interesting
the-
point, because she's saying people who read Harry Potter aren't as racist, but you are, like, in your head, aren't you part of the racist crew? You are, you're the Harry Peeps. You're the Harry Peeps boys. Nobody's watching Harry Peeps and thinking they're just one of the lads going to work at the fucking tube station. If you watch that, you have to believe that you are at school. You know? And if they all are racist to humans, then they're racist to you. And that means you are also a racist. But I love massive tits, so I'm just going to hear what she says.
The way that you were born, you were hated by the wizards. You were hated by the people of the Harry Potter universe. And so, like, you were immediately put in the position of experiencing undue prejudice from day one of reading that book. You read it from the perspective of people who obviously, you know, aren't necessarily human, but you understand the concept at a young
Harry Peeps is a human, isn't he, boyish?
age in a way that immediately shows how irreparably like
I know, she got no ticks at all. I just remembered that that's half of her thing.
So immediately, it gives you a first-person perspective of prejudice that you wouldn't have necessarily experienced yourself. You may not have
there we go, we got one.
racism, but you may have read from the perspective of people who would hate you for who you are. And that changes
I think that's the
kids.
complete opposite. I think that you put yourself in the position of being Harry Peeps or Hermione or the other cunt. I think you put your... Because they're all good people, aren't they? But they hate the humans, which is you. And they should, because humans are shit.
Right, yeah.
Hey,
Exactly.
boyish.
Doing first person since like Counter-Strike.
Boys. How about an
Oh, don't
ugly,
mute
sexy
it.
dinner lady?
Don't-
How about the sexiest dinner lady who ever existed? I still don't know what this jumping around is all about. I don't think it brings... I mean, her tits don't bounce, so it doesn't really bring anything. But at least they're there. Look how fucking... I mean, they're fake, so you can't be too impressed. But they've even got side spillage. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff, boys. So what do we watch? So this is the Walgreens. This will be known as the Walgreens kitchen, because that fucking paper bag has been there for 6 years. So we've got a window here, stove here, sink here, presumably, and countertop here. So that would put the fridge here. And maybe then the door here. So maybe this is the same one. Maybe this is the same room. I don't know. I can't remember what we watched though. That's the problem. Because I've been what'd you call it? I've been flashbanged by the Men in Black flash bangamabobs. Anyone shows me 2 fat pairs of tits, I forget what we even were talking about. Damn. I still can't believe... Imagine going round her house thinking you're going to fuck these, and then her mum looks like this. Boyish. You might not be into old grannies as much as I am, but I would be cracking Demetrius. That's all I could say. So is this the Walgreens place? I think it might be, you know. I think it might be, because there's no mirror, there's no window. So let's try and remember everything. So we've got a huge window. The sink was on that side. The stove was gas and on this side. Have I clicked on the wrong thing? No! There's no stove here. So it can't be the same place. That's a sink, I think. So those two kitchens are definitely different. Yeah, the sink's in the corner, so this isn't the same place. Alright, so we have confirmed this kitchen and the Walgreens kitchen are not the same ones. She doesn't archive her streams, I don't think. These are clips. So this is the one with the boxes that were here stacked up. That kitchen and the Walgreens kitchen are not the same. This is the Walgreens kitchen because there's a wall. This is the Walgreens sign, isn't it? For all of you American boys. That's a Walgreens bag, I think. I don't know why you have a paper bag in your kitchen for 6 months, though. So this isn't the same, because their kitchen, their sink is over here, and the stove is here. But I'm sure there's a third kitchen. We'll see. I can't find where it would be. So this is also the Walgreens kitchen. That's where the Walgreens bag used to live. Or does live, I don't know. Skills. Unbelievable. That was actually quite skillful. Anyway. Alright, what are we doing, boys? Trying to finish this shit off? Oh yeah, I think Bob already cheated on that. So, course. Direction. Trend. So I think these are right. I think it's either something to do with a graph. Walgreens is red cursive W. Alright, well we're just gonna say Walgreens then. I thought it was that. I thought it was that. Well, it's not even on the screen anymore. So course, direction, trend. It's nothing else though, is it? I'm gonna say tide. Ugh, I was far too good at my jigs for you fucking idiots. Incredible change. So you think this is something to do with Disney? Opal, Alti, Infinity, Mini, Stone, Mini drivers, Stone, I don't know. Car brand homophones. Oh my days. Well, I'm just going to excuse myself because we don't have Infinity, Opal, or Autis over here. I don't even know what Alti is. Audi, maybe. Because Americans replace the letter T with a D when they speak. So that sort of sounds like Audi. You boys are a fucking disgrace. What's Infinity a homophone for then? Mini, I'll accept. The old Mini Cooper. But Alti does not sound like Audi. And what's Infinity? What, I thought Infinity was just the full brand. Or maybe it's a car line, like a Jeep Infinity, a Ford Infinity. I didn't know. What is this? I don't know. I need to know. What sounds like Infinity? That's a car brand. It says brand, not lines. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, it's just spelt. That's not the fucking same thing. If it's the same word, that's bullshit. Oh, this is... It knew I was looking for... It knew I was looking for the connection answers. Boys, AI's in for the memes. So infinity is not a homophone for the word infinity because they sound identical. Oh, and then so do the rest. I don't know. I mean, it's spelt almost identical as well. I guess it's spelled differently, but I don't think those counts as homophones, though. Homophones are supposed to sound similar, not just be the same word. I think we should call the police. I think we should call the police, boys. Incredible. Alright. We'll place bets. You think Pigbo got his money, or you think he came up empty? I'm going to say... So he needs $105 in 15 minutes. I'm going to say that I'm always backing on Phil.
Test it, see what content's on it, compare.
I'm always backing on the pig, boys. Look at this fucking gay face. What's wrong with his eyebrows all the time? We're doing the big things. We're doing the big things. Oh, we got the cries. We got the cries, boys. You didn't make 150. Did he make 100 at least?
Stop unbanning people. Like, don't piss me off. I don't know who's
Don't
doing that.
piss me off. I'm tough, guys. I'm a tough guy. Look at my eyebrows. I'll fuck you up. Don't piss me off. I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck your dad up. Fucking gay assholes.
It was like secretly going behind the scenes unbanning people. Well, someone's gonna get unmodded right away.
I'll fuck up my mods. Don't think I won't fuck my dad.
Okay. So.
Oh.
What was I saying?
What was I saying? Well, we're going to have to find some more reason to talk dog shit. We're going to have to find some more reasons to talk dog shit, boys, while he's got his little toy truck in the background.
Okay. Tomorrow, no podcast in the morning, but we are going to do a major stream of...
All right. King's Quacks. He doesn't make it. He doesn't make it. His fucking dents cannot leave him on 45. I mean, 75 is bad. But then that also means if you gave 50 to get it to like 90, it's still a waste of your money. I don't know, boys. Very chill and positive. Oh, Ren's gone rogue. He's got a rogue mod. Incredible. I'm going to say $97. Anyone else want to guess? Or does nobody give a fuck? I'll give you 5 seconds to guess. I'll give you longer than that. I'll have a guess on this. Because that's another game we can play. But you can't play Wordle. But you can play Guess Phil's 8. Okay. Is that a word? No. Alright, grump is a word. I'll try that. Okay. Crucius, almost. Could be a fruity boy. Oh, I was way too good at my jinx. For all of you fucking slags. I was way too good at my jinx. For you fucking dweebs. Alright, we could do strands after we check in on the Wanganums.
Tainted Grail.
Oh my lord, he's in the 60s. Did he hit 69? Did he hit 69 to make Aidzonian's nipples stand to attention?
We're gonna see how
66, boys. 66, almost the number of the DeVils, but he didn't get there.
it goes. All right, and it should be a good stream. Hopefully the game is good and something we want to keep in the rotation. I get a better idea if it's a good game.
Detractors among mods. So he's got a rogue mod. I want to go back and listen to that quickly.
And let's see what happens. Okay.
What a stream.
Okay.
I'll give him another 10 seconds, and then I'll just watch it on my own time. How fucking greasy.
Okay, we're good? Everyone, I didn't miss anything, right?
How
okay.
fucking greasy
all right, well,
this
thank you all for hanging out with me.
All right, I guess that I didn't go back far enough. All right, I'll do it later. Hey! Boys, unbelievable. So one more game, and then a little bit of Lacuna, I think. Any deck, boys? Any deck requests, anything shitty or your balls or something? If not, let's have a go with the golds. I mean, if we get mana wanked, that's life. If there's some kind of mana problems and everybody gives me a spot of shit, that is how Magic is meant to be played. But get your thinking hats on Lacuna. We'll play until at least the next save point. But yeah, Lacuna is slightly worrying me that... I mean, you don't want game overs. But I do want a branching story. Like, certain things can happen. I'm not playing 5-color, obviously. I mean, I'll play a game. I'll play a game of Magic. But no matter what it is, even if it's something I hate, like mono green or mono every any fucking anything, I'm not playing mono. I'm not playing anything on the banned list. That's it. So we're not abandoning rules. Anything that doesn't get played goes in the bin. Okay, boys. Okay, sweet. Are you putting me on? Are you joking? Are you shit? Are you full of shite? Mm-hmm. AIDS, retard, nice. That's what we like to see. I don't think Ugin was in that dinosaurs deck somehow. Imagine shattering the meters without an Ugin. Incredible. Oh, JC boys. Alright. This fucking wank. So all of these cards are worthless. That's perfect. Pea shoot. I don't know what that means. That wasn't red-green. I mean, the card on the front looked like it was, but it wasn't. Paradise bitch, okay. Alright, if he just plops this, I think we're just too far ahead. That's probably fine. Maybe I should have been more aggressive, I don't know. I guess we'll see. So the trick is, no matter how much you get baited, never kill anything except this. So, equipped creature has haste. I mean, that is something to look out for. Because the way this works is just complete dog shit. You get like 25 free spells, which is the mark of a twat. Obviously. Alright, he's fucked that up. Or maybe he hasn't. Maybe he's baited me somehow. Maybe he's given me the bait and switch. I mean, I don't think that's worth anything. Huge boys. Unbelievable skills. Absolutely unstoppable when it comes to dogshit games of Magic the Gathering. Incredible stuff. Nobody even understands what they just saw. That's how good I am at Magics. Alright, I guess we could do this still. I shouldn't have turned the sound off. Crusty Minge. Rusty Minge. Oh, for a second there I thought it was felt. I thought Filbo had been felted. Cuff. Scuff. Skillful. That's not how you spell skillful, but that's nearly there. Oh, it is, apparently. I thought skillful would be double L. Fluff? Fluffers? I mean, Fluffers is pornos. You see anything, boys? So I don't know the clue, and I haven't found any words. A stove, bottom right. It was there, but it's not one of the things. Trove, maybe? Yeah, that's not one of them either. Rove? I mean, you cut out a T, so it can't be. Double R. Double S. Successful, like Phil. Successful. Oh, my days, it is successful. Phil was successful the whole time, boys. Trunks. I did Trunks, I think. Well, maybe I didn't, if I can't even find it. Putting on a vehicle, or is in joking? Yeah, I mean, we have to guess. We have to. The first word will tell us, really. So it's either clothes or it's something else. Trusset? Something is spelt something like that. Trunks bottom right. The T under the Y. T under the Y. Where is there a Y on the bottom right? Well, that's top right. And it also didn't count. Hmm. Trust. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a word, but you can't separate letters like that. So it's not stove or trove. We did that already. Mm-hmm. CK. I don't know. Suit, jacket. All right. I think that's probably one. I'm just going to say 90%. Nailed it. Someone else back on the cheech. Okay, so the thing is suit something. Suit scum. Suit scruff. Suit self. Suit. I think it's something to do with suit. So we got a jacket, I guess maybe pants, shirt. Oh, there we go, shirts. If I can fucking do it right. There we go. Easy quench. Trousers. You think that's this? What's cummerbund? What's the thing that you put around your waist that's not a belt? Although, speaking of belts, easy quench, eat cufflinks. Cufflinks, boys. Yeah, very nice. Suit yourself. Easy bollocks. Easy bollocks. It took us a while, but we got there in the end. I still think this must be a trusset or something. I don't know what a trusset is. Two more words. Something on a shoes. You do have to wear shoes. No, or socks. Oh, this must be trousers. All right, and then a step. A vest. Hit the vest streak, boys. Easy pubes. It was easy pubes. We needed a team effort. It took a while, but we got there in the end. And everybody can say GG XD. Absolutely incredible scenes. Incredible stuff. And Phil only made $66, which to me, I mean, that's still crazy high for the level of talent that man has. But he'll be mad. In the morning, he'll be scared. In the morning, he'll be scared that is this the start of the rebellion of the Dents? Or did Only Iced Coffee just fall asleep after wanking off to some hentai? I mean, either of those could be true. You know what couldn't be true? He was out with his mates. That couldn't be true. I mean, I know it's New Year's very soon, and we're all getting whizzed up. 46%. We're almost finished. 46 is nearly 100, right, boys? Incredible stuff. Oh, it might be because we didn't go and see our wife. So go to your office was the thing, but I can't remember what for. Yeah, go to your office. We haven't done anything, haven't missed anything. Pulse is 80. Pretty fit, boys. Well, that's not true. I think a fit man would be 60 or below if he's just standing still. But it hasn't gone up with some running. Look at that. If I run around... Still 60. That is the mark of a fit boy. Oh, it's the boy Gary. He must be sad that we didn't let him in on the scam. Strange how the city looks the same as always, as if nothing happened. But that's good, right, you mag? Fucking libs. Ridiculous name. From whom are they liberating us? From a handful of superstitious lowers. Pathetic bullshit, like your mum. Am I going out for New Year's? I'm not. I gotta do, what's the word? Security duty. To make sure nobody breaks in. So I could do a stream over New Year's. I could, we'll see how it goes. Every single institution on this planet upholds the freedom of our people and their values. It's not like we're letting some religious fanatics take over the solar system. And somehow we didn't know anything about those fuckers before everybody else. One more thing we missed. At least we booked the sniper and his associate. They're both being interrogated downstairs. So far, not very cooperative. Do we at least know who they are? We scanned them. The sniper's a complete ghost. He got a fake ID right before he checked into the hotel. The other guy is a businessman from Drovia. His name is Abraham Gonzalez. Nice combination, boys. Someone else says people will actually try and break into your place. I caught someone red-handed today. Today, I caught someone fiddling with my security light. And before I had really noticed, because, yeah, he had actually broken it. I didn't know what he did. And then after I opened my door, he'd already gone. And I checked it out. It was broken. Broken. This place is being cased, as they say. But, you know, I'll welcome any man who wants to try and burst in. I would be extremely upset if they broke in when I'm not here, obviously. But when I'm here, I will, yeah, like a crackhead, exactly. While I'm here, I will defend myself, boys, with any amount of frying pan beats the law will allow. I mean, yeah, frying pan, you probably get away with a self-defense, but this country is fucking AIDS when it comes to that kind of stuff. I'll probably get 20 years, and he'll get a free house. He'll probably get this house. Incredible. He's the CEO of a company called Power Up. They manufacture Tylenium-based batteries. Both the guy and his company seem harmless, no criminal record. Strange, why would someone from Drovia help an anti-Drovian terror organization? I have no clue. What about the woman? Any updates on that bitch? Nothing so far, but we do have another lead. Saito is trying to find out where the announcement was broadcast from earlier. But the most important lead are those two douchebags in our basement. You have a way with words, Conrad. Get down there and see if you can get them to talk. Will do. Did we secure that drive the sniper tried to hand over? Yeah. And what's on it? About that, the chief said the Attorney General seized it. She said she has to evaluate if we have the required clearance level. The AG? Are you kidding me? That's a crucial piece of evidence. We need it. I suppose they'll let us in on it soon. There's no time to waste. We have to assume the next attack is less than 48 hours away. I wonder then, because I never told Gary what it was. I wonder if the chief is gonna try and bury the evidence because it was him fucking prostitutes. And I wonder if that evidence will get lost, and us trying to be sneaky actually backfired. Thinking Gary was in on the swizz. Maybe the chief's in on the swizz. The higher-ups know what they're doing, you think? Let it go. Go talk to the chief yourself if you have a problem. And one more thing. There's an article about Gonzalez's company in the news. You might want to download it and have a look. Alright, well, if it's going to be that obvious, I guess we should... Well, I don't know where the download machine is. It's not that way. Yeah, maybe the chief's on the swizz. Maybe the chief is on the swizz. Alright, let's have a quick read. It's principally... Oh my days, there's a load of fucking yellow stuff. It's no secret that Drovia-based Power-Up, one of the planet's most important battery producers, has been facing monetary difficulties for several months now. Technological developments over the last few years made titanium the most efficient material to build high-performance batteries, overtaking lithium. So this is going to be the big conspiracy backdrop, I assume. And others, by far, when it comes to battery life and weight. However, since Drovia is a Garian colony with no economic autonomy, Power-Up doesn't have the right to buy its titanium directly from mining companies based on Drovia. The latter are forced to sell the resources to Gara, which in turn sells the titanium to all companies processing the material, including those on Drovia. In light of this development, it has become increasingly difficult for non-Garian companies to keep prices competitive. This has put Power-Up, like many others, in an increasingly difficult spot. It did not come as a surprise, therefore, when its CEO and founder, Abraham Gonzalez, publicly supported the cause of the Drovian fight for independence last week. As representatives of the Association of Drovian Electrics Companies, he accompanied Minister Bani on his business trip to Gara to defend the interests of the industry during the discussions between Drovia and Gara. So, the yellow ones are, this guy lives on Drovia. He makes titanium. Right? But because Drovia is a colony with no economic autonomy, they can't buy their shit on Drovia. So we're on Gara, I guess. So old Abe supported the cause for independence because it suits his business. Alright. I'll try and remember that. Who's this sexy bitch? What are you doing? What are we doing? Nothing. Still can't speak to the boys on the desk. Who's this? Who's this fancy pants bitch? Nobody. Oh, is this young? Maybe. She's not interested in talking. I don't know where my office is. Is it here? Nope, that's just a seat. Still trying to figure out where that broadcast came from. I'm trying to figure out where my fucking chair is. I'm too much of a man to take the elevator, especially where I don't know when I'm going. So, basement, interrogation, second floor. Oh, I'm supposed to go to interrogation is on second. Fourth floor conference. Why'd they frame it such a weird way? So this is where we're going. Attorney General is a sexy bitch, eh, boys? Incredible. You can rest assured that we know what we're doing. I didn't question that, but that data is one of the most important pieces of evidence we have. The Liberators said that their next attack will take place in 2 days. That's pretty soon. We really need to take into account everything we've got if we want to catch those slags in time. I already told you that the contents of that stick won't help you find them. How can you say that? Having a better idea of your enemy's motivation is always important. And you know that. You yourself were director of the CDI for over a decade. How come she's such a sex bomb then? And young. Liam, please. I've got a lot on my tits right now. I don't have time to discuss this over and over again. The data is about something that happened during your time at the CDI, isn't it? What are you talking about? She's on the take. Everyone's on the take. I looked at my cell's history and saw which folder that woman navigated to. I don't have the access rights, but I'd really like to know what is in there. There was a lot going on in 1800. Let me be very clear. You ain't ever gonna see these bats again. I can't work with a chief who doesn't trust my judgment and questions my orders. We've been doing this a long time, bitch. I deeply respect everything you've done for the Garian state. But as CDI chief, I see it as my duty to protect all Garian citizens. And I'm sure that's in your best interest as well. I don't have time for this, aides. I'll let you know what the next steps are going to be after I've rubbed my eyeballs off. Good evening. Yeah. Are we following her? Are we going in to see the chief? Good evening again. Alright. What was that about, Chiefy boy? Agent Shits, how can I help you? About that data. What's the Attorney General doing here? I was wondering what that bitch is here for. We had a little discussion about our plan of action. Nothing you have to worry about, though. What? Was it about the Datals? He just said not to worry, but I guess I didn't listen. Honestly, I don't understand why parts of the puzzle are being kept from us. It makes no sense. I agree. Listen, I'm currently trying to find out what that data is about and why we don't get access. Don't you have a suspicion, at least? You know what was on your cell. That's what I think. I mean, it was on his phone, but he doesn't know what it was. The data was on the CDI network, and apparently it was something I don't normally have access to. Until I know exactly what we're looking at, I'd like to ask you to respect the chain of aids. I'm getting an important call. Hang on a sec. We can talk later. Oh, the old fake call, eh? The old fake call. I've got an email from somebody. Dear Mr. Conboys, an update is available for your following body enhancement. Eyes plus, thighs plus, boobs plus. Please make sure to download and install the latest firmware for our website in the next 10 days. How do I do that? How do I get extra boobage? How do I get extra boobies? Where's the boobaloids? Shit. Interrogation is in the basement. Second floor is the unit. Third floor is the chief. Fourth floor is the conference. Alright, so none of those things is boob enhancements. I'm gonna look so sexy with a massive pair of whappers. Almost as sexy as this bitch. So everyone's working. Oh, I can't go up anymore. Lots of blonde black peeps, to be fair. That's a bit odd. Look at that guy's beard, though. Absolute memes. Alright, let's go to the basement, do an interrogation. Damn, you're allowed to just smoke? Oh, maybe that's a coffee. I thought he was smoking. We'll see what's down this side. That's the fucking entrance. Hey, Holloway, I've been told our guests are eagerly awaiting me. They sure are. I suggest you go talk to Gonzalez first. It's the usual rich guy crap with him. He's going to be surrounded by lawyers in a few hours. At that point, it's going to be hard to get any more out of him. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it that people can just buy their way out of the AIDS? We're lucky he's from Drovia, so he doesn't have a lawyer here yet. Eldridge Jean says, I think I just played a mono green who only had one basic. His fetch land did nothing. Amazing. Incredible! Why did he need so many non-basics in a mono green deck? Yeah, what do you think the reason for that was? We're lucky he's from Drovia, so he doesn't have a lawyer here yet. But he does have a Drovian lawyer on the line who's going to annoy the hell out of your balls. He's somewhere in space and has a communication delay of about 30 seconds, from what I understand. So if you want answers, you better have a strategy to make him talk quickly. Because you can be sure that lawyer's going to shoot your questions down once they reach his ears. He's also going to call you out on your bluffs, so be careful. Got it. Saito did some digging and compiled a number of documents that could be useful for your interrogation. First, he gathered some basic information on Gonzalez and put it on the pinboard. You can take a look at it with your AR module. Second, he pulled a list with all incoming and outgoing calls from Gonzalez's phone. I'll send that to your cell. Alright, this is going to be a proper puzzly thing, I would assume. But again, I feel like if you fail, nothing's going to happen. I'll send that to your cell, give it a read. If you have any more evidence that incriminates our guy, go over it before you go in. Thanks, you're welcome. Let me know when you're ready. Alright, we've got to do all the readage. You got to do the readage, boys. Cell records. I guess I need to know more stuff, you know? I guess I need to know whose numbers are what, where he says what was the day of the murder, because I can't remember that either. What was the day of the murder, boys? So, on the 1st, he was called at 10 in the morning. He called the same person back at 10 at night. And then he called someone else at 2 o'clock. That does. Why have they given me AIDS that way? Why haven't they put it in sequence? So that's the 1st. And he hasn't used his phone in a whole day. That doesn't make any sense. Imagine a CEO not calling anyone for a whole day. So I guess we'll just have to look at the anonymous ones. So he was called, though he called anonymous on the 1st and got a call back at 11 o'clock. Fuck it. I can't be asked. If I can figure it out, good. If I can't, it's the game's fault. It's the game's fault for not telling me enough of my balls, obviously. Alright. What did he... Yeah. Oh, he said... No. It doesn't say anything else is new, though. That's new, obviously, but I don't know how they help. So, 30-second delay. He gathered some basic... and put it on the pinboard. Okay, I didn't read the pinboard. That's what I did wrong. Abraham Ricky Kenneth Gonzalez. 1970. Born in New Joran. He has no wife. He is clearly a gaylord. He's a savant. Place of residence, Drovia, Sector 1. Formation. Degree in Engineering at New Joran Elite University, Piston College for Engineering and Business, trainee on Drovia, Foundation of Power Up, CEO of Power Up. Alright, I don't know if that really helps. Whatever. We'll do our best. We'll do our best, boys. I'll unlock the door. Good luck, Bellend. He looked like a fatty on the mugshot, but he doesn't look fat here. I already talked to your colleagues. I didn't do anything illegal. You don't have a right to keep me here. I'm a citizen of Drovia and you have no evidence against me. We can keep you here for 24 hours, even if we didn't have any evidence. But we do. Let's start with your associate. What do you know about Boyd and the data he brought you? He's not my associate. I didn't even know he was called Boyd. Listen, Baldy. Bluff. He said he'll call me on bluff, so let's not do that. I know you had a call with him last night. Alright, we'll say that. I presume that that's his number. We have Boyd on record talking about the handover of some data module at Joris Plaza. He explicitly said that he called the person he was going to meet at 11 last night. You have an incoming call at that exact time from... fuck it! Oh, it was anonymous, right? An anonymous numberage. And you did show up to the meeting at Juris Plaza this morning. I don't know if that was right. All this proves beyond a reasonable doubt that you have worked with Banny's murderage. Okay, listen, I got paid to fetch the stick. I was just following instructions. I had no idea who I was meeting with, and I still don't know what's on that stick. Good evening. My name is Jimmy Milboyce. I'm Mr. Gonzalez's lawyer. Nice to meet you. A team of legal professionals is on its way to advise my client. Until then, he won't answer anything else. Who paid you? You heard my lawyer. I'm not supposed to talk to you before my legal team arrives. Listen, I've heard that your company needs Tylanium. Yeah, I know that that's true. Your company drive Dyronian Taylor, you support independence. Alright, I'm fairly certain that those things are right. You publicly stated your support for the Drovian fight for independence, so I'd actually be surprised if you were involved in Banny's assassination. You have the opposite of a motive. Yet here we are, but you still have a chance to clear your name. If you help us crackety matters, the public might never learn about your connection to Banny's murderer. Shit, I told you I didn't know anything. I was contacted anonymously a few weeks ago, shortly after I booked my flight to Gara. I was told to pick up a storage module here and send its contents out on my way back home. Send it where? They were going to contact me. I have no means of reaching them. Who are they? I really, truly don't know. The person who contacted me spoke Drovian. That's all I can say. Wait, so whoever put you up to this is Drovian. Why would they work with an anti-Drovian terror group? I don't know. But I'm 100 bangers sure they were from Drovia. I got paid to do it, not ask questions. My company really needs a cash injection right now. Mr. Gonzalez, I urge you to stop answering questions before your legal team arrive. You are complicating things for yourself and for us. My God, calm down. It's not like I've said anything that incriminates me. But he's right. I'll wait for my legal team to arrive. Alright. I guess we did it, boys. I guess that was all correct. Now let's shoot him. Classic New York police. So how'd it go? He doesn't seem to know much, which in itself is interesting. Well, it's more than nothing. Good luck with the other one. He's a tough nut to crack. Hasn't said a single word yet. Not sure if he has an emotional reaction to anything. Well, I'll get my knob out and see what happens. We know nothing about the guy. He's a complete ghost. If you have any evidence that could be useful, though, you should go over it before you talk to him. Let me know when you're ready. Alright, so the other guy... I just wish I remember everything all the time, but, you know, I got life. I got life going on. I got crackhead breaking sluts to beat up. Miss Grindle... Yeah, I forgot that bitch's name. You know what? You think we should just bomb in? Shall I just bomb in without actually reading anything else? Case closed. We did it right. He was bald and shaved, and half the time we thought he was ginger with ginger pubes. I wasn't sure it was the bartender, though. I think that was Eldritch Jean who got that one. I feel like I should go over something. Who would have even told me? There's so much. I mean, I don't care that much. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just try to remember. Alright, I'll unlock the door. Good luck. He is Bolt. He's a full Baldini Gingers. Hello, Mr. Boyd. Do you have a last name, or is that your last name? Alright, Mr. Boybs. I'm Agent Conrad. You made quite a mess out there. Shooting Joseph Banny put you on top of our most wanted list. Your friends just announced the next big project, and you're uniquely qualified to help us get ahead of it. What do you know about the Liberators' plans? Alright, how about this? Ask about the Liberators, ask about Zora. We'll ask about Zora. What's Zora's role in all this? Zora? That's right, Zora, the woman you met last night. I don't know any Zora. But I know you do. Why did you take that data stick from her? You told her there was a change of plans she didn't know about. Was that true, or did you trick her into giving you the data? Did you want it for yourself, or did you want to protect her by going to the handover in her stead? You two seem to care about each other. So I'm sure you want to know how she's doing. How about this? I fucking bang her in the asshole and show you the tape, or you give me $500 million. You go first. All right. You'll be happy to hear what we don't know her whereabouts. She wasn't at Joris Plaza when we got you, and for all we know, she's leading a happy criminal existence. Your turn. Who's behind Los Libertadores? I don't know. I've never met them. They just paid me. Who paid you? I answered your question. Fair enough. Well, this was fun. Goodbye. Alright, well, I guess it was one and done. I guess it was one and done, boys. And I guess we got it right. Hope we're getting something useful out of them. I mean, I guess so. Yes, we did, boys. I guess we did. I must be gay if I have a life. I mean, I technically don't have a life because Phil is the only man on Earth who has a life. A life playing games online all day, but he's the only man who's not terminally online. No friends, no family, doesn't see anyone, doesn't do anything. An absolute miracle life. You could write 60 novels out of all that. But we're all stupid and gay and not married. Everybody. Talk to Saito. Where was he? Was he at the front? I thought he was in here. I've lost him again, boys. Where's Baldy Saito's? Well, I know, I forgot where he is. Now, he must be inside somewhere. Anyone remember? Anyone remember where Saito is? He's baldy nose, so he should stand out. There he is, fucking baldhead. Evening, Neil. What up, Sights? How come he's still bald? I'm not gonna lie, I wish I wasn't a baldy nose. I mean, I know that my religion is strange to some people on Gara, but an anti-Savian terror group, that's some other bullshit. Should I be worried about wearing my scarf in public now? I think those people are idiots, and I'm sure the vast majority of Garians agree with me. I know. Hey, I also have some good news. Velvet 7 is doing a 24-hour stream tomorrow. And I found out how to log in and get free wanks. I found out where the Liberators video was broadcast from. It's a company called AdSpot. They own most of the billboards in the city. You want an ad played? You go to them. I took a shot in the dark and checked ongoing police operations in the center. And what do you know? Someone at AidSpot made an emergency call tonight. Apparently, an intruder forced their way into their server room, gained access to a computer. I made contact with the local police department. They sent 2 officers who secured the scene and are waiting for you to come have a look. Fast as lightning. Well, that's because he's bald. Well done. Conrad and I will go to AidSpot and have a look around. We really need to get ahead of this one to prevent another attack. Why don't you follow up on some leads while we're gone, you fucking bull bitch? Trace the perp's payment to the hotel, as well as the mysterious transaction to the whore. And maybe we can find out where the sniper's accomplice got her face changed. Conrad, I'm taking off from the roof. Want to hitch a ride? You know I don't. Was worth a try. Meet you at AidSpot then. I need some fresh air. I'll come with you, Gary. So our guy seems to have some kind of phobia for vehicles, but is okay on a train, which is a bit weird. It's probably some plot bullshit to make getting around a bit harder. Enter the train again. How do I increase my boobies though? I need to do the enhancements. Download and install the latest firmware within the next 10 days. How do I install firmware, boys? Surely not from a newspaper stand. No. Maybe it will tell me some other time. Nothing down there. No secret Metroid Prime wank. Alright, we'll do this next bit, and then we'll say we've got AIDS. I still can't believe they don't let this guy have a shower and change his clothes when he goes to sleep. Maybe he's a robot. I mean, we don't know. Although we did have a kid, so I guess he's got functional bollocks.
During the train ride, every screen in the city had been playing news reports about the Liberators' announcement. They were the first violent domestic terror group with a political motive in recent Garian history. But there was something else that struck me about them. This wasn't the usual MO of a conservative group trying to maintain the status quo. It felt much more like revolutionaries hoping to effect change by resorting to drastic measures.
The Che Guevaras of the day, boys. Fashion Week, 25% off. 25% off what and where? Incredible. Benefits Day. I keep feeling like we're going to find some collectibles or something, but it's not really that kind of game. There's a lot more glass lying outside than inside. Why has... Oh, somebody smashed in. Officer Wang. He seems pretty nervous about his Borscht. What up, Conrad? This is Officer Wanglebeans. My colleague, Neil Conrad. Thank you for fucking me in, officer. We'll take it from here. The security guard who called the police is still inside. Let's go talk to him. But I want to talk to this bitch. She's a sexy bitch. He works for a security firm named Corks that was contracted by AidSpot to monitor their offices at night. I already informed their CEO, Albert Koch and Bolts, about the intrusion. Or rather, his secretary. She told me that he's been at a business meal since 5:30. But she said she's asked him to return to the office for questioning soon. First, let's hear what the guard has to say. I'm not panicking. You are being careless. I want you to promise me that you stay home today, okay? Oh, officers are here. I'll call you back. Good evening, Dix. We need to ask you a few questions. Officers, I really don't understand how it happened. I was just getting a coffee in here and then... I mean, I can't have had an eye on all the rooms at the same time, right? It wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. Annie looks a bit like Phil.
There was nothing I could do. I did everything correct. I was just off getting some gin.
Calm down. We're not accusing you of anything.
My boss won't be happy when he hears about this.
Well, Phil won't have a boss. He's not going to work. Could you tell us what happened from the start? The broadcast began around 6. Where were you at that time? As I said, I'd left my post at the front desk for a short break and was having a wank in here. I heard the sound of shattering glass and I assumed Stone Cold had turned up. When I arrived in the server room, I saw the broken window and the evidence playing on screen. I stopped the broadcast as quickly as I could. It all just took a few seconds. Hold on. They managed to climb in, log into the computer, start that video in a few seconds. It seems that way. Did you see anyone when you entered the server room? Nope, it was empty. I went to look outside, but they were already gone. So to be clear, the video could have only played for a few seconds. No more than 10. And if you stop it here, it immediately stops everywhere. Yeah, the screens across the city just mirror the ones in here. Look, my boss will say it's all my fault, but I swear to you, I was just wanking. Okay, thanks. That's all for now. Comrade, I'm sending you a picture of Hitomi Tanaka's baps to improve morale. Have a look and see if you get a boner. Okay, boys. So it lasted longer than 10 seconds on the train. Save 4 minutes ago. So next save is when I'm bowing out. So we have to figure out the video broadcast was started by Brown, Cox, Moore, Chen. We don't even know who Moore and Chen are. Okay, I guess we've got to find the evidence. New message. A dating elite. Neil, a new message is waiting for you on Dating Elite. Make sure to check it out soon, the Dating Elite team. Please don't reply directly to this message. If you want to wank your dick, please use the form and hire some prostitutes. Okay, boys. Excuse me, Mr. Brown Balls. Anything else you want to know about your relationship with your boss? What's your relationship with your boss? Honestly, I can't say he likes me. I think he's been looking for a reason to fire me for a while. I think I only got this job because one of his top men vouched for me. I see. Anything else you want to know about tonight? Did you leave the building at any time? Only once, when I was looking for the intruder, and I came right back. Did anyone enter the building except for you? Just me and whoever started the broadcast. Can I go home soon? My wife's a savvy aunt, and she needs to get finger-banged. I'm afraid you'll have to stay a little longer and help us find the people behind all this shit. I'd feel better if I was with her. Called her earlier and told her to stay at home, but she won't listen. She's out stabbing peeps on the bus. That's all for now. Alright, that's all for now, boys. 6 minutes. So who's Chen? Oh, we can have a look at this. Security information. This is an ARS A420 door scanner. People are logged every time they pass through the door. This model doesn't distinguish between people entering or leaving. Okay, so when did it happen? I've already forgotten. When did this happen? I have already forgotten. Hang on a sec. Ugh, nothing to worry about. What's the dustbin men? So, Neil's boot of ads shit. Lisa Schmidt. So, Jim Chen came in at 6:55 or 4:55. Cox Security Services bombed in all over the place. Lisa was at 12:30. Old Jimmy came in at 6. So let's try and see who came in and who went out. Because I guess the person who did it either didn't come in or didn't leave. Somebody left through the broken window. So Lisa came in, and then Lisa went out, and then she came in again. And then Lisa went out again, but she didn't come back in again at 4:30. That does sort of make sense. Jim came in at 6, and he left at, he left at 5. Standard CEO working hours. Who was the other one? It wasn't Niles. So he came in at 8. He went out at 1. Came back in at 1. Went out at 4. And he never came back in, boys. Or maybe he smashed his way out and then came back in. So his is the only one with an odd number. Nils Boot. Nils Booty Boy is the only one who didn't come back in. This must be the computer they used to broadcast the video. It looks like someone smashed the server room window. But from the inside, he said, because he said there was more glass outside than inside, which means they smashed their way out. Which means I think it was Niels, whoever that is. Come to me when you find something. Nah, just have a seat. Have a seat and shit my balls. Alright, he said come to him when we find something, but there's no one else to see. If you need any help, I'm here. Who are you? Who are you? Sir. No, that's it. There's a lot more glass lying outside than inside, so somebody broke out, obviously. No arms. No problem. We got some robotic arms for you. Where am I going? Is this back to the train station? I think it is. Investigate the scene. Talk to Brown again. Alright. So I don't know how we talk to the other peeps, because there aren't any other peeps. So maybe I speak to him. His name's not Niels, though, is it? Anything else you want to know? About those door cards. I saw that you use a door card to enter and exit the building. Yeah, Cox Security has 2 door cards for AdSpot. This one and another one in a locker at our office. Only our boss, me, and the other guard assigned to AdSpot can open it. They're not personalized or anything. We just grab one at HQ before we come in. Who's the other guard? His name's James Moore. He's been working for the boss for a long time. We alternate shifts here at AdSpot. Today's my turn. I see. That's all for now. So his name's... What's his name? John Brown. It just says Brown. I don't know. And who's the man on the thing that looked suspicious? Neil something. Neil's boot. Alright. So if he's just Cox Security, then I guess he's just Cox Security. Come to me when you find something. I thought we did find something. Oh, there we go. Hey, Saito, do me a favor. Of course, shit on my balls. There's a present center at the entrance of AdSpot's server room. Any chance you can pull its pants down from around the time the broadcast started? Give me a sec, I'll check. I got access, but the sensor doesn't store any names. However, I can provide you with a list of every time someone passed through this door around 6 bollocks. That would be helpful. Alright, sending it to you now. Remember that the sensor reacts every time someone uses the door, no matter if they go in or out. Gotcha. Talk to you later, you mag. Okay. List of presence detector entries between 5 and 6:45. Entries at 5:56, 6:01, and 6:02. The information in this message is sensitive and exclusively reserved for the cleared agents of the state. Copying or transferring this file is forbidden. Okay, we can do it, boys. We've got all the information we need to know who did it, but I don't know. Off the top of my tits, I can't figure it out. So let's think. The list of presence detectors. So it doesn't say if people go in or out, right? That's what he said. Doesn't store any names. Every time someone passed through that door. Remember, every time someone uses the door, no matter if they're going in or out. Gotcha. Okay. And what were the times? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely going to get this wrong. All the information is there, and you can definitely figure it out. But, I don't know. I think I'm stupid. Whoops-a-daisy, sorry. Presence detector registers everyone who enters or leaves the server room, but not by name, which is fun. The card reader unlocks the door every time someone goes in or out. There's a lot more glass lying outside than inside. So they went in the front door and went out the back, the window. It looks like someone smashed the server room window. This must be the computer they used. Yeah, let's look at this thing again. I wish I knew the time of the broadcast. I've forgotten it. So, Cox Security came in. So this is the front door. So somebody came in at 5, and then somebody came in. Okay, I'm going to guess it was his friend. Whoever else works, because it was a Cox security man. So he came in at 5. That's him. This is what I think. He came in at 5. He went out at 6 to see if someone had run away, and then he came back 2 minutes later. So that's him. So this other dude came in the front door and then smashed his way out and ran off. So I think it's the other guy with a security tag. And the other security guy is his friend Moore, right? That's the other one. That's what I think, boyish. So Chen is... I don't know. Who is Chen? The broadcast began... Yeah, I'm 50% sure that I've got it right. I went to look outside, they were already gone, and then when he came back in... Yeah. So it was the other guy who had... It was the other guy who had the key card. And the other guy who had the key card was Moore. Oops. I keep pressing back when I'm supposed to just move back. Only our boss, me, and the other guard assigned to ad spot can open it. His name's James Moore. Yeah, because the boss left. The boss left at 5. I'm going to say it's old Maury boys. It could be the boss, but I think it's more. Let's go for it, boys. I don't know why it could be the boss. Because the boss left just at the same time. Yeah, it's got to be... it's got to be Maury boy. I took a look at the broken window. There's a lot more glass lying outside than inside. I'm pretty sure that was smashed from the inside, not the outside. You're saying they broke the window to get out, not in. Exactly. I think that whoever started the broadcast walked in through the front door, played the video, smashed the window, climbed through it, and ran away. Why break the window at all then? Probably to conceal the real way they got in. If our perp entered through the front door, they must possess an AdSpot door card. That leaves us with a limited circle of suspects, apart from the employees of AdSpot. 3 peeps from Cox Security have access to door cards as well. Corks, Brown, and his mate Moore. Moore works here as well. He and Brown take turns in surveilling the facility. Any idea which of them started the video? Someone with a Cox Security card entered the building at 5:55. Shortly before the broadcast began. It can't have been Brown. He passed by the door 3 times since he arrived, which places him inside. Couldn't he have climbed back in through the broken window to avoid the scanner at the door? No, that's evident from the data at the server room. Saito pulled it for me. There's another scanner there. Only 2 people have access to Cox's door cards. James Moore and the boss. Cox has been at a business meeting since 5:30, so Moore is the only suspect left. I got it right, boys. I was very good at my jigs. Although I did miss this one. I did miss that the boss has been at dinner, so he couldn't have done it. Good work. I'll send a unit to arrest him immediately. You and I should pay his boss a visit and see what he has to say. Should be back at his office by now. I'll send you Cox's address. Get to the train, I'll meet you there. Roger that. Incredible scenes. I should have been a detective, you know. I should have been an El Detectivo. But I'm far too stupid. Everyone would have just got off. And I'd always be banging prostitutes on the job. What up, Sights? Neil, good news. I managed to crack a meter of the cell of that businessman, Abraham Gonzalez. I found a deleted message that's extremely interesting. Seems like someone hired him to fetch the data module on Gara. And here's the kicker. The message was sent from the Mercurius network. What's that, bollocks? The Mercurius network is only accessible to really big companies. They have to be publicly traded and count more than 10,000 employees. What's more, the message was sent via a highly encrypted channel of the network. Those are exclusively accessible to high-ranking executives. That means that whoever sent this message to Gonzalez is someone high up at a big company. Not just high up, it practically has to be the CEO. Good job, Sights. Sounds like a solid lead. I'll forward you the message and a list of all companies in the solar system that match the criteria. I'm also opening a shit about who is behind the Liberators. And one more thing, I also managed to extract a message from the sniper's cell. Looks like he sent it to the woman who stole the data from our chief. You might want to have a look at that as well. I'll forward it to you. Copy that, Dix. See you later, you Meg. Still 22 minuits. Let me on this fucking train, you Megs. Alright, we gotta find the carriage with the sexiest bitches. Oh, it's gotta be this one, surely. Alright, there you go, saving. So, we got that one right. That one was actually nicely done. We're back in the slum bums. We're back in the slum bummiums, boys. Damn, the fucking carriage got overtaken by Lance. Go to Cock Block Security. Alright, I just want to see how much percentage we're in now. Doesn't say. It doesn't say it's too. The security company is too long. What absolute bollocks. Well, I guess that's that. Okay, boys. Thanks for watching. We had a wonderful time, and we crack on the matters. Whatever. Leave a message if you want me to read it. Otherwise, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you probably tomorrow, possibly anytime. Good evening.